Good morning, wonderful students. This is Mr. Sinclair, Early Childhood Education Department Head. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you can see what I'm going to be talking about in this short presentation. Okay, now, of course, this is all my information where you can reach me. Please feel free to use it. The first thing I like to talk about is classroom procedures in the Blackboard environment. I want you to know that you should always log into your course weekly. Big Brother is watching. He's always watching. So please log into your courses weekly. When you do your initial threads, please ensure that you do a minimum of 250 words into all your initial threads. Give citations. Like for instance, if you state a percentage of this amount of teachers do this, you must cite that information. You can't state a fact and not cite it, so everybody can go in there and see that thing, okay? So make sure that when you do your threads or even responses, if you state a fact of something, you must back that fact up with a citation, okay? So make sure you state your facts. Now, respond to at least 2 of your classmates' initial threads. Good post is not an acceptable response. You must give a respectable and knowledgeable responses to your classmates' work. And ask questions, ask questions on how they came to that, and just make sure that, we're respecting each other's work, okay? Be courteous. We call it internet working, we call it netiquette, okay? Have some some elegance in how you respond to your classmates' work. Okay, so keep that in mind. Building blocks. When it comes to early childhood education programs, quality is critical. Okay, you want to go to work with high quality on your mind. High quality preschool gives children a strong start on a path that leads to college and careers, and give them overall love for learning. Even in infancy, the child is learning, okay? When you're changing the diaper, please sing to them. You know, you can sing anything to them because they're learning language. Okay, when they hear your voice, they're learning the English language, they're learning it. So speak it nicely and clearly. Okay, no baby gibberish, just words. They are trying to learn words. Okay, so you make sure, even if you singing the ABCDs, that'll be fine. The child needs to hear language, okay? And that will expand how the child feels about when they get older and go into the twos, toddlers and twos room. They'll be enriched in language. And it all came from the infant room teacher. It's very important. Early childhood teachers must reflect on a holistic approach when it comes to creating curriculum and their lesson plans in their classrooms. They need to make sure that we're looking at the whole child and not just one aspect. You must be able to say, okay, let's go ahead and, the A goes ah, the A goes ah. Every letter makes a sound. The A goes ah. You see, do things that would make kids like think of the simplest thing in a more large approach. Okay. And try to take very serious about the things that you're building in your classroom. Make sure it's very serious. Okay, when you're certified, you cannot be denied. The future for ECE is bright, is very bright. The President Biden has pledged to increase funding for ECE. So yes, ECE is really on the up. Okay, so please stay the course, stay focused, and practice on honing in your craft so you can be the best. Pursue all required certifications. See, these certifications help you broaden your knowledge on how you teach early childhood education. You want to go for those extra certifications, the CDAs, Child Development Associate. Look, after you earn your associate's degree in early childhood education, uh, the CDA is it's not hard to receive. You can easily get it, and just when you apply for the CDA, ensure that you turn in your transcripts from Halifax Community College, where they'll get you get to get credit for the things that you've already learned. EEC, Early Education Credential, that's a North Carolina credential. Okay, you want to go ahead and do that. Yes, there is a fee to that, but it's a worthwhile fee, because when you go into preschool programs such as NC pre-K programs and child care centers, or if you go into the school system preschool program, they want you to be at a certain EEC level. And I'll get further on to that when we continue on into our courses. The North Carolina Early Childhood Education Credential System. Of course, EDU 119 is credentials 1 and 2. Then you have administration 1 and 2, which is for students who are in the EDU 262 program now. So keep that in mind. Get all the credentials you can get. The more marketable you are, the more beneficial it is to you and to those children. And do not be afraid of the Praxis Common Core. The Praxis Common Core has 2 parts, reading and mathematics. Those 2 Praxis tests are not super hard at all. There are so many study guides out there for them, and I'll help you and show you how to access those. Now, by having or being Praxis Common Core qualified, you're almost guaranteed a position in the school system, preschools programs, because no principal in their right minds are going to skip over you. They're going to select you because they want qualified teachers, qualified, certified teachers in their programs, to include the teacher assistants. Why do these things? Because they are a little bit more difficult to do, to achieve these things. But programs know they're difficult as well. So if you have them, teachers child care center directors and principals know that you're obviously a go-getter, one that does take the extra steps to and better themselves. So when you have these things, leadership automatically want to be surrounded by people like you. So please go for the extra things, and I'll show you how. Now, becoming certified is key to your success. The more certifications you acquire, the more your net worth becomes, the more valuable you are for child care center, high quality child care programs, 4 and 5-star child care programs. And you could help the 1, 2, and 3 child care programs to reach higher star rates. Head Start programs, school system preschools. These are all things that you want to go for. You want to make sure you are top. Now, the Common Core Praxis Test is one of the biggest secrets going on. You do not have to have a bachelor's degree as a prerequisite to have this. After your associate's degree, you can go ahead and go for that. You can go for that right away. You can go for it now. And if you have it now, you're almost, at a point that, the highest paying positions are available for you. And if you notice on the slide, you have ets.org is where you can find out more information about the Common Core Praxis, or you can just ask me, okay? Now, these are some of the careers that are out there. This is just some of them. Some of the early childhood careers that are out there, some of them you don't even work directly with kids, okay? But the job will require having an early childhood degree. And with you having that, that'll help you to be able to reach all types of jobs that you could own that before you would only be able to dream of. Okay, so please look into that, and you want to always strive to be the best that you can be. Okay, now so far, if you want more information on this, feel free to reach out. Okay, feel free to reach out to me, and we'll go ahead and take it from there. Okay, thank you, and have the greatest day ever. Bye bye.